Hey, it's Game Hydro. Today we're talking about a new game called Lands of Jail. It's an MMO RTS that is set kind of behind the backdrop of you're a prison warden and you are building a prison to hold prisoners. Oddly enough, you also are ranked on how comfortable you can keep the prison for your prisoners. Imagine that. Not really a thing in American society, but anyways, you also compete against other players, join alliances and compete against other alliances, and try to get epic and legendary heroes and whatnot. So we're going to go over some tips, tricks, cheat strategies, etc. for that. All right, so obviously first off, join an alliance as soon as possible. The game gives you an option to quick join an alliance. Now, joining an alliance will give you the option to not only seek assistance from other players within your alliance as far as completing construction quickly, but also to assist them as well. Be sure to assist them and kind of give put into the alliance what you want to take out of it. So anyway, these quests down here, you got chapter tasks, which move you forward in the game. And when you complete a chapter, you get lots of stuff like free diamonds, free supply cards, all that business, even shards for different heroes, which will allow you to star them up and upgrade them. We'll talk about upgrading heroes in a little bit. Plus, you also got development tasks, which are another good source of diamonds, experience, all that business. And that's divided into main tasks and side tasks, so be sure to claim them as often as you can. When you're upgrading, you can hold the upgrade button instead of tapping it over and over to upgrade the furniture inside. Then you can hit the upgrade button like that and hit the handshake button in order to call your alliance members for help. Obviously, not a whole lot of need to get help on something that takes 17 seconds to complete, but definitely useful when you're upgrading something that takes a little longer, especially the warden's office, which takes longer than anything else in the game. Speaking of the warden's office, one of your tasks will usually be to upgrade that to complete the chapter, but you have to complete the requirements in order to unlock said upgrade. See the upgrade time, 2 hours, 27 minutes, and 3 seconds. Originally 2 hours and 30 minutes. We'll go over why it's shorter in a bit. But basically you can use that as a shortcut to tap the next building that needs to be upgraded. In this case, it's the Shield Bearer Barracks. Shield Bearers are one of your soldiers that you unlock in the game. The first one, actually. You can also unlock bombers and shooters and unlock higher grade versions of each one. So you unlock higher level versions of each soldier at different barracks upgrade levels. The highest one, the Ace Shield Bearer in this case, unlocks at Shield Bearer Barracks level 30. Going to be a while before we get there. But make sure that you're always training new soldiers, especially the more advanced types of soldiers, because that will make it much easier to be victorious in battle. For hero upgrades, you got 3 main methods of upgrading each hero. You can level them up, which simply takes experience. Funny thing, the heroes have really strange names in this game. Lofili, Pacino, Harton, Gerd, Aixen. It feels like they just had AI name the heroes. I mean, you got Phoenix, which is normal. Vivian is normal. Barry the Bear. Very creative name there. And you can, the SSR heroes are the legendary heroes. The SR heroes are the epic heroes. And the R heroes, no surprise, are the rare heroes. Ironically, rare heroes tend to be the most common ones in the game. That usually means that they're the easiest to tier up, though, because you find a lot of rare hero shards throughout the game. So tiering up your heroes not only unlocks new skills, but gives big stat increases. So do that, and then skill upgrades will allow you to upgrade the effectiveness of each individual skill. For example, the upgrade to gas grenade there increase the area of effect damage. That increases that. And you'll see the red dot there because there are hero experience cans contained within our inventory. And make sure to click each hero's story because you got free diamonds that you can collect off of doing that. Those red dots that you see by various icons typically mean you either got an upgrade to do or you got some free stuff to claim. And if you want to, you can read the stories too, but it's not really that important. Go to the bag to see all the stuff you have. Be sure not to use your resources right away. Use them when you need them. Reason being, after your shield expires, your resources can be stolen by other players if they're in your current resource count. But if they're in your inventory, then they can't be stolen by other players. Obviously, you got speed ups, which you can use, and you collect a ton of them, so don't be afraid to use them. Those red dots just mean look at them. They don't mean you got something to collect. And then other stuff, you got anything from teleport devices, which let you teleport your whole prison. You can teleport it near the alliance leader. You got blank hero shards, specific hero shards. So if you really need to scratch the itch to get rid of the red dots in order to not feel like you're missing something, just quick tap through all of them. You can also recruit heroes over at the bottom, your hero recruitment. At the top, you can see your supply cards and your advanced supply cards, which let you do normal and advanced recruitments. Most of the time when you recruit, you'll get items like experience, resources, skill books, which allow you to upgrade skills. We're going to recruit a few times here, get what we can. Occasionally you'll get hero shards, and occasionally you'll get whole heroes too. You're more likely to get whole heroes in the advanced alliance. Or, excuse me, the advanced summon. Do those. There's a hero shard and a whole lot of experience to upgrade your heroes to high levels. So make sure to use your hero experience, I would say fairly quickly, so that you can get the higher arrest stages done. Each summon also, okay, first of all, you got your recruitment preview, which shows you the exact percentage of a chance that you get at summoning different heroes, shards, other stuff. Same thing over here. So as evidence, you can get rare and epic heroes from normal recruitments, and you actually have a slim chance at getting legendary heroes from the advanced recruitments. And the point chest, once you reach 100, you're guaranteed to get legendary hero shards. And once you get 10 legendary hero shards of the same hero, you can unlock said legendary hero. Same with rare and epic heroes. Other ways to unlock legendary heroes: complete the Rescue Mia quests. Now, pro tip, the clock up there doesn't really mean anything. Once you blow past the time, if you don't complete it on time, the clock will just kind of reset. But these are the quests you got to do in order to rescue Mia and acquire a legendary. Over in VIP, you can activate whatever VIP time you have by spending diamonds, plus free VIP points to claim occasionally. That usually resets once a day. So tap everywhere that there's red dots in order to claim stuff. Now, let's go to the Alliance. So, there's going to be wars that happen sometimes. Make sure to put on auto join so you can join the Alliance. Technology research. If you're the leader of an alliance, you can start this research. If you're just a member, you can contribute to the research. You can use that, or you can use diamonds. Plus all kinds of other stuff. You got the Alliance shop, which you can spend points on good stuff like VIP points. That'll allow you to max out VIP status pretty quickly. Speed ups, teleport devices, prison shields, etc. Alright, so complete those quests. Are we any closer? No, we gotta upgrade the shield bearer barracks. So if you want to upgrade them fast, just use quick use, and that'll automatically pick the minimum number of speed ups that you need in order to finish the quest quickly. And like we said, you get tons of speed ups throughout the game, so don't be afraid to use them, especially with stuff that takes a long time like this. And the more you upgrade your shield bearer barracks, the better heroes you'll be able to get. This is a case where you would use the stuff out of your inventory because there aren't enough resources to do the full upgrade of the warden's office. Hit get more, and the first option it'll give you would be to use your items. Then you can spend diamonds on them, and then it'll just tell you how to get more of them. Obviously, there's offline income that you can collect, but look around. There'll be stuff to collect, like cash from the vending machine. And tap the little, once you unlock the scout hangar, you got quests that you can complete, which earn you new stuff. Sometimes it's experience, occasionally it can be resources, but always work on completing these. All right, back to the prison. Go to the police car. First, you can claim the rewards that build up over time, and they build up whether you're playing the game or not. Hit arrest in order to complete quests. Now, the battles will happen automatically, but to speed them up, hit the auto button so you can use skills automatically. There's really no reason to save your skills. And hit the ×2 button in order to double the speed of the battle. If you're victorious, make sure to auto challenge the next stage. You can let it sit, let your phone sit on the charger. Make sure your people are as fully upgraded as possible, and you've got as many underling troops like your shield bearers and your shooters and whatnot as possible to give yourself the best chance at winning tougher and tougher arrest battles. And then, of course, you can either hit back to get out of it, or the auto questing will automatically stop once you lose, at which point it's time to go upgrade again. Out in the field area, you can attack other players as long as they're not part of your alliance, or you can scout them to see how strong they are, or see what kind of resources they have. Let's do a scout. Well, no, we're not going to do that. I want to keep my shield going. Be sure not to waste your shield if you have it, unless you are just hungry to attack others. But you can arrest fugitives. You can fight against wolves and things like that. you can hit the search button down here in order to pick the exact level you want. You're going to have to attack fugitives one at a time. The game will tell you if it's a surefire triumph, if it's a hard battle, easy battle. If it says hard, then go train more troops and upgrade your heroes. And as your overall power level increases, it'll become easier. To see your hero stats broken down by attack, defense, and whatnot, tap this little button in the corner. You'll be able to see the ratio of attack, defense, hit points, as well as that of their minions. You can use the hero attack, defense, and hit points to figure out whether your hero is balanced, as Lofely is, whether they're a tank, as Pacino is. He's got much more defense and hit points and a little bit less on the attack side. Hearten the Cleaver, also a tank. Gerd, also a tank. Little tank heavy right now. Aixen the Reaper, also a tank. He's well balanced, but we don't have him yet. Well balanced. Obviously a tank, but a little higher attack. Vivian, well balanced. Tormund, well balanced. Okay, there we go. And Nada, much stronger attacker with slightly lower defense and hit points. So it's good to have a balance of different types of heroes on your team. But of course, the most important thing is to fill the slots and make sure you got 5 of your strongest heroes on the team. Once you've unlocked as many heroes as you can, then you can start getting a little more detailed about the breakdown of how your team is built. Back to the prison, top right corner, a lot of icons. So be sure to claim rewards because the game gives you lots of free ones, including a free SSR, Hellfire Tormund. Rise to Power, you got more quests that you can complete and earn tons of free diamonds and a whole bunch of other rewards for. May seem a little overwhelming at first. And yes, it does take a long time playing this game in order to get to the point where you can even start an alliance or, go out into the field, but it's worth it in order to unlock the rest of the game. But be sure to click everywhere in order to earn all possible rewards. Tap on your avatar and you can change your avatar picture. You can go to the settings. And you can actually have multiple accounts per server. All you had to do is go to character management and create a new character. You can either pick your server or pick a different server, depending on if you're dissatisfied with what's going on in your server. And, with these types of games, sometimes if a server is around too long, it gets too filled up with pay-to-win players that completely dominate everything. In that case, you can go pick a newer server. The higher the server number, the newer it is, in order to have a bit more of a fair shot. Or if you're a pay-to-win player, enjoy your domination. Over in the game settings, you can turn down or turn up sound effects and music. You can decrease the frame rate, which will kind of result in less fluid animations, but it saves battery power and it stops your phone from getting hot, or your tablet, depending on what device and how powerful it is. My phone, decently powerful, iPhone 13 Pro, old but still decently powerful. So if you're playing on like an iPhone, an iPhone 8 or an iPhone X 10, whatever the hell you want to call it, then it might be a good idea to start weakening the frame rate a little bit. Plus, you got all kinds of other choices, displaying prisoner armor, hiding equipment displays, things like that. So upgrade your heroes, train as many troops as possible. When your shield runs out, do as many quests as possible. Be judicious about which other players you raid, because they're likely to attack you back. But if you're super powerful, you can kind of bully people in the server a bit. Just make sure to keep up your power and try not to raid a player who's in another alliance that's more powerful than yours, because they could end up unleashing a really powerful bum rush on you and smoke you, basically. Also, be sure to claim all the rewards in your mail. These are not necessarily obvious at first, but tons of free stuff that you can claim. So as long as the claim all button is activated, and even if claim all isn't activated, there's some free gifts from the developers, basically, that you have to claim manually no matter what. But those typically have the absolute largest rewards in the game. Tons of diamonds, of course. We're already at 14,000 diamonds. Haven't spent a single dime on the game. So I would say that's not too bad. Anyways, this is Game Hydro. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe.